a little bit of trouble here this morning on Logic. It says StreamYard has lost access to your guest Facebook account. We've informed them so they can reconnect their destination. You need to handle that. Hey, I'm Black Dragon. This is Black Dragon Biker TV. Hey, man, when you go live, you get this stuff. So we got an interesting story this morning. Hey, man, oh, man, a beatdown of a supporter in Canada results in a huge money loss, possibly, for the Outlaws Motorcycle Club, or actually for the Hells Angels Motorcycle Club. And that is absolutely crazy, based on how much money they could have potentially been making. So we're going to cover that in just a second here as we're trying to fix this issue in the background. Hold on, man. This is crazy. Let me try to add him again. Man, I tell you what, this live thing just really can be a pain in the rump-a-roo. Let me fix this real quick. Send another. I don't know how they lost access to his page. Okay, I'll send that. Boom. And hopefully he'll be on in just a minute. But we got Lavish T. Williams. So, all right, let us hit you back in a minute and 7 seconds as we do our brief introduction, and then we'll be right back.
Black Dragon Biker News. He's on YouTube. Black Dragon Biker News. Get yourself educated by his books, then you'll learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News. He covers it all. So click on the screen, hit subscribe to get updated Biker News with MC Protocol. A lot of phonies popped up when this YouTube Biker News craze came about, but the man on this channel is the first to do it and the only one that never sold out. His name's Black Dragon. Started the day he hit he repping Uncle Sam. They traded that uniform for a leather vest from the Mighty Black Sabbath. Not the band, I'm talking about the Mighty Black Sabbath. MC, we're paid his dues and the artist stripes from prospect all the way up to national P. All the copycat creators and the content stealers and haters, there have been many, but there's only one larger than life. Like Michael with the cowboy hat that knows kung fu and says kick Kenny. Black Dragon Biker News. He's on YouTube. Black Dragon Biker News. Get yourself educated by his books and you'll learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News. He covers it all. So click on the screen, hit subscribe and get updated Biker News with MC Protocol.
Oh my goodness, here we go. And music. All right, here we go. Forgive the lousy ass beginning this morning, but we're live, so we have technical difficulties. Oh my goodness, where's Mike Ball when I need him? All right, and action. Let me bring on, welcome to Black Dragon Biker News. Thank you for tuning in from wherever it is in the world that you happen to be. Biker News you can trust, and I'd like to bring on my co-host, running for District 2, candidate for Police Commissioner, Detroit, Michigan, my man Lavish Williams. What's up, man?
What's up, man? What's up? We actually got me here. You know, it ain't quite 10 o'clock. I got class today, so viewers, hey man, I be trying to get up on this thing, man. So I be trying.
We'd like to introduce being the only show with the only biker news and news protocol, motorcycle club protocol channel with our own Dr. Logic in the house.
What's up, everyone? Hey, y'all can't see me on Facebook yet. I don't know what's going on with my Facebook link. I just deleted it. I'm like, I don't know what's going on with it right now.
Man, it just popped up. We lost access to your account, and then you had to reboot.
Yeah, it told me too. So I'm just gonna share this broadcast. I know how to do it, bro. I know how to work.
That's crazy.
I know how to work.
It just popped up like that. I'm glad I'm not the only one that has issues first thing in the morning. Okay, so let's just get right into it. We know Lavish is going to school to be a mortician. Wow.
Funeral director, man.
Same thing.
The director, man, the overseer, man.
See, look, Lavish. First they get it wrong about the police commissioner. Now they're getting it wrong about the
Yeah, funeral director. But then the funeral home, you got the director. The
I thought you were actually going to be embalming the body.
embalmer.
Yeah. And yesterday, Lavish, it says no Facebook streaming today. That's what Mike Ball said. Facebook is struggling to connect to StreamYard today. Mike Ball even said that. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well,
all right, so it ain't me. So
mine is working
for Facebook.
Yeah, it didn't say mine was disconnected.
So Lavish yesterday when he was trying to talk about your thing, he says, Lavish is gonna be able to tow your car, pick up the body, and take it. And I said, no, bro, you got to go to the morgue first.
You're gonna be able to take it take you right out of the
from the street, bro.
Take you right off the street and go embalm your ass. And so this is an interesting story. It has far-ranging repercussions. Mike Ball says it's a StreamYard glitch. Some people are lucky, but most aren't able to connect.
Wow. I don't have that problem with Ecamm. I don't have that problem with Ecamm.
Well, no, it's like the lousiest software in the world.
I don't have a problem with it, man. And I shoot in 4K.
Well, no, I'm just trying to share.
In 4K yet,
Oh, you talking about you do Ecamm over StreamYard? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, I do. Ecamm.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, this guy is an Ecamm Apple product dude. The bougie people that think they're better than the rest of us.
Well, I just, there's a way to get around it. You just take the YouTube link and put it in Facebook and share it, and there you have it.
That works too. Yeah. This guy right here. This is the alleged outlaw biker, and we have been watching him over the last 2 or 3 years get involved in one situation after another. Did they really do that to me? Did they really take away my story? Oh, here it is. So, but they took his picture away. Give me the picture back. Come on, quit playing. So we first saw this guy that we saw a minute ago. His picture's gone now. We first saw this guy when he interrupted the here it is, fourth time. Oh, this is Bill Stacks. Fourth time in 2 years. This guy was arrested. It looks like Bill Stacks covered this. And we first saw this guy when he was arrested at the Cenotaph, or actually maybe before then. And something's happening with we ain't getting no pictures. I don't know why. And you guys remember, for the third time in less than 2 years, a Point Edward man appears to have outlaw biker gang ties with the Outlaws Motorcycle Club. He was first arrested when he was trying to put up a wreath at Canada Day. And the wreath was and I wasn't upset with the guy. I thought they were being a little bit picky with the guy when he was trying to put up a wreath for Remembrance Day for the Outlaws veterans, for the Outlaws Motorcycle Club. But the wreath was black and it didn't match the green wreaths. And so they arrested him and threw his wife in jail and all kinds of stuff. It was crazy. And then he went to another place, the Cenotaph or some other park, and got into it at a park, and they dropped some of the charges and wouldn't let him in the park. And this is all those stories about him. Here's a picture of him. Maybe they'll let us have the picture right here. Like, they're not giving us any pictures. I don't know what the hell's going on with the technical stuff today. This is crazy.
It's Big Brother. Big Brother.
Everything is spinning up here. You see everything spinning. Nothing is giving me no pictures. Wow. But anyway, we have the story. So anyway, here's the picture. I wonder if we can, here's the guy here. And then here's another picture of him here. I wonder if we can get images here. Yeah. Okay. So here's an image of him. This is when they were arresting him. Can we visit that? Boom. Nope. No pictures. Crazy. Anyway, this is where we'll have to look at the pictures here. This is where they are arresting him, and they took him off, and a prospect and a guy from the support club. And this again, that's where they arrested him. I think this was the first time. And then here was another picture of him over here. Let me see if we can slide over there and get that. Yeah. That's another picture of him there. That might be his wife on the back. They arrested her too. And I guess this is him here as well. Well, what he did was he beat up a guy, allegedly, a few days ago. And not a few days ago, like maybe last week or something. He beat up a guy in front of a Walmart. This guy was a, let me find that picture, that video, that story. He beat up a guy in front of a Walmart or out in public somewhere for that guy wearing I guess a Hells Angel support shirt. So where is that story? We can't get the pictures of it, but the story's here. He beat up a guy for wearing the Hells Angels support gear. And now, as a result, okay, we got this story where they did give us pictures on this one. Walmart and Amazon have made a pledge to stop selling Hells Angels support gear.
What made him think that it was all right to do that anyway?
See, that's what I was saying.
No,
Lavish, man, I needed you yesterday,
wait.
Lavish.
No,
don't
wait.
be dissing me like that, Lavish.
Wait. This is licensed gear.
Yeah.
So if it is at Walmart,
I already went through this yesterday.
the Hells Angels are getting paid for this, or they were. It wouldn't be at Walmart. It's licensed gear. And I have covered many stories, and they've even sent me information before of people that they have sued to get. They will sue you for this. This is not going to be in Walmart, and it's not paying.
So let me ask you this: Is that merchandise going through the motorcycle club or a fashion designer making merchandise using the motorcycle stuff? Because it was a few years ago, it was some dude that did some clothing line stuff, and he was using things that resembled
they sued his ass.
Their club, if you can recall. So
yes, and they sued his ass, and and he had to give them all that stuff. He had to send. As a matter of fact, they sent me a message when he did. They sued him. And he had to take all that shit off them shelves, and I believe they collected all that stuff. And he had to pay them. And a whole bunch of other folks, too. Even, wasn't it Kanye West that ripped off their stuff?
Kanye West?
Yeah. Kanye West got sued by them.
By 81st?
Yeah, Kanye West.
Wow.
Versus Hells Angels. Let's see. I believe it was Kanye West. Yeah, Juicy lawsuit settled with the Hells Angels Motorcycle Club. Yeah, he made a thing with their stuff on it, and they immediately went after his ass. Back in October, the Hells Angels sued Jeezy for reportedly using their iconic Death Head logo.
You say Jeezy?
Yeah, that's what he said, bro.
He said Jeezy. You know that?
No, Yeezy. I'm sorry.
That does say Jeezy.
It does say Jeezy.
But I'm not sure they're talking about Jeezy, because Jeezy is not Kanye.
Yeah, Jeezy is not Kanye.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe
that's Jeezy, right?
Oh,
there.
That is Jeezy. Okay, I didn't even know about Jeezy.
I typed in Kanye West.
It's not Kanye. No.
I typed in Kanye West, and they said, "No, bro, that was Jeezy."
That's okay. I didn't know if they had it confused with Jeezy, and then you got the Yeezys, like Yeezy shoes. So. Yeah, I wasn't even aware of a young Jeezy.
Jeezy was the guy. Anything. Okay, I don't know. I don't be knowing. I knew it was one of them,
but it's okay. You got the story right though. You said
that's cool. I just wanted to be clear on that. I wasn't even aware of Jeezy at all.
And that's why Black Dragon.
That's why what? I'm listening.
That's why I said what I said yesterday. We laughed and joked about, and Lavish. I was telling him he was doing the preempt of what we're just going to talk about today, and I said that's just like when years ago there was a guy in the mall selling Masonic paraphernalia, and I made him take it out of his case. And I said, because the Masonic, a lot of people don't know that the Masonic emblem is a trademark. It's a trademark emblem for the Masonic Lodge. You can't just sell that stuff. You can't just, I'm gonna make that and just sell it without somebody from that fraternity coming up to you and saying, "Hey, why are you sell? Who gave you the permission to sell this?"
But that's not what we're talking about here. I mean,
But it's close.
For the Jeezy case, yeah, he had to pay them an undisclosed amount of money to the Hells Angels in order to settle this lawsuit between the two parties. So they don't mess around with that. So if your stuff is in their store, if their stuff is in your store, it doesn't matter if this is going through a clothing designer or whatever. At some point, 81 is being paid for this, but not anymore.
Okay, go ahead. Because I got a question.
The two largest online retailers in Canada have agreed to stop selling the Hells Angels support gear after coming under fire by the police department for carrying merchandising promoting the world's largest outlaw motorcycle club. And we have to agree that perhaps the most successful motorcycle club financially in history would have to be the Hells Angels. They were the first to trademark their stuff. They were the first to go after people for stealing their stuff, for using their names in movies, and on and on. It just, everybody was making money off of them, and they got some legal counsel, and they got this stuff under control. And so, how much money were they making? They are like the biggest group up there in Canada making money on and running the motorcycle.
One of the largest store chain out here.
Yeah, so the decision by Walmart and Amazon comes after a man wearing biker support gear was assaulted, leading to criminal charges against an alleged member of a rival club not outside of a Walmart, but outside of a grocery store in Southwestern Ontario last month, by the guy who kept getting in trouble over and over and over again, 3 or 4 arrests in less than 3 years, and now he has caused, all by himself, and his friends that came to help, the loss of all of this money by the Hells Angels, and he ain't even in their club. The sale of the Hells Angels themed clothing and accessories on Walmart.ca and Amazon.ca was first reported by Le Journal de Montreal last week, prompting Quebec's public security minister to ask the retailers to pull the items from their online catalogs. So Walmart's not going to make the money. Target's not going to make the money. The people driving the trucks ain't going to make the money. The people printing the T-shirts aren't going to make the money.
Amazon too.
Their families aren't going to make the money. The Hells Angels aren't going to make the money. A whole lot of people that were eating off of this won't eat because biker clubs keep being on that dumb shit. I'm asking the companies to remove these articles immediately. The glorification of crime has no place, and even less so on sweatshirts and caps sold by Walmart and Amazon, says Francois Bornadel.
Well, they might as well stop selling the Godfather shirts and all that. It's not glorifying, even though that was a movie.
The Godfather is a a He wrote
even though that was a movie.
It's a movie. This is real.
Red and blue rags. Or should I say red and blue bandanas?
Bandanas, yeah. Don't say rags, bro. You can't say rags.
The website was selling hats, T-shirts, and rings with the word support 81, representing H as the 8th letter in the alphabet and A as the first, and items with the word Hells Angel. All that's
They're
not
going to take
sold.
H out of the alphabet when the kids can't say it in school.
Outlaw motorcycle gangs have strict rules that allow only members to wear clothing with their names and logos, but anyone can wear the support club support gear, which doesn't feature the gang's name or logo. Walmart Canada said the listing strongly contradict the company's values and have been pulled, adding they were sold by a third party. So that answers your question, Lavish. Amazon said it will remove them because of non-compliance with its guidelines. What the hell did they not comply with?
Amazon has got to pull it too. So Walmart, Amazon, and did you say another one too?
Those two.
Target. You said Target.
But a ring with the word support 81 Nomads was still available on Amazon.ca for $29.99 as of Saturday. The term nomad is reserved for members of a biker club who don't belong to a local chapter.
Mr. Jones said this doesn't seem real.
It is. I know it doesn't seem real, but it is. And they're going to show this picture, support 81 Hells Angels. I don't see support Nomads 81 Silver Ring. Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. It's right there.
I have a problem.
Hold on. The controversy over the online retailer selling biker support gear comes about 2 weeks after Sarnia police charged an alleged member of the Outlaws Motorcycle Club in connection with a violent attack in the parking lot of the, remember we said this, the No Frills grocery store?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'm not buying nothing there. We find out from the Canadians that that's actually a big grocery store chain. After Shura, 65 of Point Edward, a 65-year-old man, and a Sarnia man of 43 are charged with assault, causing disturbance and conspiracy to commit an indictable offense after the August the 8th clash that injured a man that was 54 years old who was wearing clothing associated with the biker club, the Hells Angels. He was walking on Exmouth Street near Indian Road around 5 p.m. when an occupant of a passing vehicle identified himself as a member of a different motorcycle club. He screamed to a supporter, "I'm with the Outlaws!" Hey, this guy's a supporter. How the hell? He confronted the pedestrian, the police said. The suspect and others assaulted the man in the No Frills parking lot, where members of the public intervened before the attackers fled, police said. So they didn't even really get a good attack. They come running up on the guy to beat him up, and the parking lot people helped the man out. Shura is an alleged member of the Outlaws Sarnia chapter, while his co-accused and alleged associate, police said. There's the picture of him. Oh, we got a picture here.
That's the guy that got attacked?
That's the guy who did the attacking. The guy that's been arrested 3 or 4 times. The guy that was arrested at the Cenotaph. The guy that was put out of the park. The guy that's just been, and he hasn't been doing like just horrible stuff. It's just been like little disturbance of the peace things. Just been a thorn in everybody's ass. Sarnia Deputy Police Chief and the head of the Ontario Provincial Police-led biker enforcement unit warned of the potential risks of wearing Outlaw Motorcycle Club support gear following the daytime attack. We've been talking about that for years. Don't wear that shit if you're not in the club to anything except the club's venues, which is how it used to be. It used to be you would wear that to the venue. You wouldn't be wearing it around town. Not everybody could wear it. It used to be friends of the club. You used to have some kind of connection to the club. And so you would have people you could call if somebody was messing with you because you were absolutely associated with the club. And then clubs found out that they could make money with this shit. And when clubs found out that they could make money with this shit, it became a money thing because they were making millions of dollars with this.
Hold on. Stop for a second. This is hilarious. I'm just getting your text, man. That's telling me that we're live at 5 minutes.
It's just now coming?
It just now came.
So it may not be my system. It may be your system there.
Everything's going down. Wow.
I'm just now getting it.
That's why I called you. That's why I call you in the mornings. That's why I call, because you said you were having problems before.
Chris Leech said he wears it every day.
Hold on. Let me get through it. Okay. One of the concerns is availability and the ease of access to support wear, the Deputy Chief Ron said. Said of the clothing. Yes, it's easy to get. You can just get it off of any place, not just the licensed stuff, but the unlicensed stuff. He said it's available online at stores and at large gatherings like the Friday the 13th event in Port Denver. You don't really understand what you're buying. Many people don't. Hansen declined to name the biker club support gear the victim was citing. Well, we now know it was Hells Angels support gear. But the Outlaws are rivals with the Hells Angels and have a long history of violent catches. So they combined two stories. This was an older story that they put with this newer story. But the bottom line is all this money that was being made is not being made anymore because motorcycle clubs stay on this dumb shit. And not only is it putting people in jail, but now it's costing people money. Go!
Well, I have a lot to say. I'm looking at the comments. Mikey Sunshine said, "You guys are dumb, making stuff up as you go." I don't know if he was talking about people in the comments or he's talking about us. But Mickey, we're not making this up. We're reading this from the news. We didn't make this up.
Well, we're dumb. We're just dumb.
Here's the other that just popped up. Let me ask you this question to both of you, and you probably already had this answer already. But Do you think now we say like you said that if you wear supporters gear, it'd be more safer for you to wear it around in the event or around that club or that club you're supporting. For as far as outlaw supported gear goes, do you think that a lot of people that buy this gear, they want to be in that organization, so they want to flex, as we say, they want to flex. I'm gonna wear this to the mall. I'm gonna wear this to the park. Maybe it'll get just like some people say. You was
False,
a
false flagging,
false. What you say?
false flagging.
False flagging, yeah, yeah. But you know how people say you only joined the club because you was weak, you was a punk when you grew up, and so you joined the club to get a lot of people to back you up. Can't that be the same for some people that wear support gear? I'm gonna put this on, and ain't nobody gonna mess with 81, so I'm gonna put it on, and I'm gonna go to the park or I'm gonna go here, so people think I'm a big tough guy.
So what we have found is that these clubs, because they have so many people wearing their shit now, have more problems out of supporters.
Somebody said that.
Than even the clubs themselves. As a matter of fact, if you remember when the black man got beaten up in the club house or in the club by all those outlaws, only one man was screaming racial epithets. That was a supporter.
I was a supporter.
He was not an outlaw. So he made the whole club.
I ain't talking about you, Chris Leech.
He made the whole club get a black eye because he a supporter not even in the club was get the N-word or whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff started by supporters and out there they're wearing and one guy just said in the comments, if you're down, you're down. Well, the clubs don't want you to be down. They don't want you to be down like that. What they want you to do is buy the support gear and wear it responsibly. They don't, because if you got the 81 stuff on or the outlaw stuff on or the outcast stuff on, whoever stuff you got on, it's their stuff. They look bad when you do bad shit in their stuff. Nobody knows what a supporter is. And that's why the Hells Angels make sure not to even, and the other clubs as well, they don't even have their logo on support gear. They have 81, but now that everybody knows what 81 means, or a whole lot of people do, then they absolutely attribute that to the club. So if you're wearing, and this is from Black Dragon, if you're wearing support gear, be a supporter. Mm-hmm. You're not a club member. Many of you are not even friends of the club.
What's a supporter?
Nobody even the club knows. What is a supporter?
Yeah. Hold on. Listen. Because I gotta start packing my computer up to get to class. I'm gonna have to jump in on the phone. But what if 81 is your birth year? Can you wear it?
Yes, you can, but 81 and support 81 are two different things.
I was saying, what if you support the people that was born in 81? No, man.
If you put support 81 on there, nobody's going to be thinking it's your birthday.
I'm just saying, do you got to put 1981 on there? I mean, it's
look,
81.
Just don't put it in red and white. Just don't, just don't put no wings on it. Don't put no death head on it.
I'm just saying, no one owns 81. It's like, we remember a lot in Detroit, 88, 89. Those were like good years. Those.
Well, as he said, stay away from the red and white. Don't put any kind of wings on it.
Chris Leech said he can't take it no more, bro. He about to call in.
Okay, I'm gonna have to just put.
Chris is like a true 81 supporter.
I'm about to call in. He said, y'all got me riled up.
Chris is a true 81 supporter. Here he says, you bought the gear, you picked a team, you might get beat up wearing red and blue in the neighborhood. Chris can't take it. Chris is a true 81 supporter. I mean, for real.
My boss said, shout out to 1981.
Hey, but listen, check this out. Now, look at Lavish colors, man. It's red, black, and white. Those are his colors. And if I'm born in 81,
you might get your ass kicked, bro.
I can't wear the birth year.
Wait, watch this. Watch this, Lavish. When I first started wearing, time I bought a vest and everything, y'all know I love orange and da-da-da-da. I was going out to this place out here, and I went all my orange, and one of my partners that rode a
You're
V-Ride,
wearing
I
orange
didn't
in
know he
Texas.
was in the Banditos. And he said, yeah, man, they was kind of looking at you. I was like, look at that. I say, bro, I'll take all this crap off, bro. Y'all gonna jump on me out here. He said, no, you good, because that's orange. That's not gold. I'm like, yeah, it's orange, bro. Look at the color.
And didn't I accuse you when I first saw you of being a Bandito
Yeah,
supporter?
yeah.
That's orange and gold, brother, buddy.
Hey, I gotta shut my computer down. I'll
right,
be
bro.
with y'all in a second.
We'll see you in the car, bro.
All right.
Get to class on time. So
Yeah, what the Motogato said. Whatever happened to Chris Brown selling identical
I just
gear
looked
looking
that
like
up.
81?
I didn't see a Chris
You didn't see
Brown.
it?
I just looked it up and I didn't see it. How do you buy it and not think you might get effed up with? Come on, you're that stupid. You picked a team. Period. Red or blue, black. Back when I was a youngster. No, well, not. I hate to say this, Chris. Not everybody understands that. You got
Not everybody. You're right. Not everybody.
You got an 18-year-old that sees that shit on Etsy and is just enamored with the Hell's Angels.
I'm gonna say this.
Kid, I was enamored. I saw the Hell's Angels movies and all these movies that were named something like Hell's Angels. And as a kid, I just thought all biker clubs were Hell's Angels.
But some people, depending on what element.
And I wanted to be a badass biker, and so I, Hell's Angels, I mean, they became they became the most famous motorcycle club in the world before all the other ones got bigger. Canada's upside down right now. Immigration has all the rights. Everything else is under attack from the government, says Mountain Woman, and the woke. You can still get it on TimU.
But what you said, Chris Brown jacket.
Did you find it?
What's his name said? Google Chris Brown jacket.
Michael Ball says, honestly, supporters are the ones that end up causing a bunch of chaos or used as political pawns. Supporters are liabilities to the organizations. They don't know how to carry themselves most of the time. And he's right. They are used as political pawns because a lot of times they get their asses kicked instead of it's a soft target. It's a soft target. Chris Leech, no one is saying not to you. Obviously understand the consequences if you run to it. Yeah, Chris knows. Chris knows. Y'all know nothing, says Mike Sunshine. Well, you're still on here watching. You're watching the know nothings. What does that say about
Little
you?
Jeezy, not Chris Brown? Okay, the 81 settled out of court. Yeah, we talked about Jeezy. Goldie, thanks, bro. Yeah, we talked about Jeezy, Little Jeezy or Young Jeezy earlier.
Americans, I get it. Man, what's he picking on Americans for? We're Americans, buddy. We're Americans. You don't like us? Mikey Sunshine hates us. Crazy to even pop out wearing a support shirt because most prospects can't even wear a support shirt or colors.
Oh, no. Here it is. Oh, I ain't gonna tell you who did a video on it because you may not like it.
Oh, Sos.
No, your other nemesis.
Oh, my God, Big Cell, the guy I hate the most.
Yeah, because he got a video. It says, I'm just gonna put the screen up. You don't have to watch the video. Let's look at it says right here. It says, has Chris Brown went too far? Go ahead, show that.
I can't show him.
Go ahead and show it, man. Just go ahead and show. Just go ahead and show the picture.
I can't show him.
See?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Black Nomad Worldwide.
And I guess what it was is that death head right there.
Yeah. And the red and white colors.
Yeah. And the 1% right there.
1% diamond. Wow.
Okay. So that's it. That's enough of that.
Wow. Yeah, he went too far. I wonder what happened to him for that. I'm sure he got
5 years. That was 5 years ago.
I always thought you only wear support gear when you were official, when your own club had official support status. No, that is a support patch, which is different. So being a support club has official support status, and a support club wears a support patch, which affiliates you for real. A supporter is not affiliated. A support club is, Dennis. So you're kind of mixing two things together. But I can understand the. I can understand the.
So okay, so saying that a supporter shouldn't the paraphernalia be different then?
It is.
Okay.
A support patch will probably have could even have the emblem of the club on it. It could.
Okay.
And a supporter patch or a supporter shirt
Just
won't
say
have
the
anything
supporter
like that.
and the name of it, or just the color. Like 81, supporter 81. Most everybody in the biker community know what that means.
Well, what you'll see is support 81, not necessarily supporter 81.
Okay.
What you'll see is more like support your local outlaw, stuff like that. Here it is.
Yeah.
So let me bring that up. So that's what you'll see. Mostly, typically, it'll say support 81 or support your local outlaws or support your whatever. What?
Goldie.
Goldie's on there?
Yeah, he out there. He said, Black Dragon, Big Sal said, call him live right now in regards to using his image.
Oh, my goodness. That guy doesn't want me to call him.
That is funny. That is funny.
Tell Goldie to go back to sleep out there in California.
Now it's 7 o'clock in the morning there, going on 8. Well, he's a businessman. You can't sleep. That's late.
Okay. So somebody said back eye to us. No pun intended.
What's
and
that?
He's up in Canada. So I looked at that. What does back eye mean? The phrase was in Spanish. Back eye is supposed to be a nasty slur. Back eye slur in Canada. A misunderstanding of the phrase could. I'm just trying to figure out what he was calling us. Back eye, no pun intended. He doesn't like us, man. What did we do to him? Never heard of Walmart ever selling 81 stuff in Canada. 81 Ontario has their own website and storefront, have had no issues purchasing over a decade and getting delivered to. Hey, man.
Biker News answered him. Biker News Canada answered him, said it was online.
Oh, Robert, we don't know. This is the story. Okay, reported by the Toronto Star or somebody. So there it is. The London Free Press. Tell them they're liars. Tell the London Free Press they don't know what the hell they're talking about. But when we do the Canada stories, man, the Canadian people are like they're hardcore.
Canadian, Canadian, maybe.
The Canada people, the Canadians up here in Canada, people put support stickers on their oil buckets. Yeah, it's big up there. Mike Balls. Good morning. Let's see. Be a supporter, not a liability. I agree with you, Mike. Robert was online at Walmart, not in the stores. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go. See how dumb you guys are? Yes, we admit we're just dumb. Dumb. I'm about to call in, damn it. That was a few minutes ago.
Yeah, that was Chris Leech, yeah.
Chris, and Chris has a number. He's called and cussed me out before. I wore a red shirt once. My first wife said I looked like a Kool-Aid man. Never wore it again.
Never wore red again.
Oh yeah, Kool-Aid man. You remember that star? That I don't know if you remember that. The Kool-Aid man breaking through walls. What if I have a record for eating 14 hot dogs in 88 seconds? I'm not even going there.
People just having fun with this.
I'm not even going there. Imagine some people who are selling shirts on fake websites. Yeah, it's out there. It's everywhere.
See, one of the things about this story is that the guy got attacked for wearing that, and then it caused the loss of finances.
Your logic, that was Lil Jeezy, not Chris Brown. The 81 settled out of court with Lil Jeezy. Yeah, we figured that out about 15 minutes ago, man.
Man, you behind on it. No, you behind on your post. I read that. I read that.
The real news of the day is Harley is saying he has 3 locations in Nova Scotia and
I saw that.
In British Columbia. He's also now collecting 81 gear and putting a bin outside his store.
I didn't see that part. I did see him, Harley Davidson or Harley
Gwendon. Harley Gwendon.
I saw him post 2 different patches, I guess, in 2 different areas. I don't know if y'all call them cities or Providence, or don't want to get it wrong.
Places.
He said they got 2 new charters, and I saw that.
Yeah, I did see that. Harley's doing a lot of stuff online, and it's not traditional. But these are young guys, so they communicate differently. They communicate online. We'll see what that means to the world. We'll see what that means. What's up, Chris?
Uh-oh. There he is.
What's up, Chris? Chris Leech?
You got to plug him in, bro.
What's up, man?
What's up, Chris?
Hey, you all got me fired up. Yes, sir.
Oh, Chris, don't need to be fired up, man. We're dumb. We're just dumb to dumb.
We're talking about the dumbass motherfucker on here. Yakking and popping up side of his back.
Hold on, Chris. Hold on.
I told you to plug him in.
I didn't know. Geez. This requires some doing. Let's see. Let's connect that to... my goodness. There's so much to do to make this happen.
Mark Willis said the London Free Press has been known to get things wrong from time to time.
Well, actually,
but they love our show. It's
reported on 3 or 4 news places. We just took it from the London Free Press.
I knew
we got it on
Bad Guys.
It don't matter where you guys take it from. It's something that does happen.
Yeah.
Dude on here trying to run it.
Hey, what's up, Chris?
Hey, man. How do you guys...
Hey, turn that down in your background, Chris. Whatever you got playing in the background, turn it down.
You bought the...
Chris, turn your background down.
Yeah, I got it all the way down.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, you bought the gear. You picked the team. Any way anybody looks at it, you pick the team. The other team ain't gonna like you. How do you run around thinking that you might not get beat up?
Not everybody knows that. Not everybody knows that. Chris, not everybody knows that.
But when you bought that shirt, you honestly knew that something might happen.
No, you didn't. If you're an 18-year-old and you're watching the Hells Angels on TV or whomever, and you go to Timu and you buy the shirt, you have no idea what you're in for. And if you don't know that you're in an outlaw's territory, you're just driving to the store and you drive across town and you get out of the car and now you're in outlaw's territory or whatever, you're in pagan's territory now, and you just step out with your really cool Hells Angels shirt, or you go to a bar and you didn't even remember you were wearing the damn thing and somebody stomps your ass into the ground. A lot of people just didn't know that. There is not, you don't get that shirt in the mail and an instruction booklet pop out like it should, saying, okay, this is what this means and this is where you should wear it and where you shouldn't. You don't get all that. That doesn't happen.
No, actually, I'm in the Pacific Northwest. I live in Washington State.
And?
Banditos country.
Yeah.
I'm in Banditos. Trace
Yes, you are.
Banditos is exactly where I'm at.
Yes,
I'm
that's
in
exactly.
Three Rivers, Banditos country.
Yes, you are. You are. Absolutely.
Every day.
And you're ready for the smoke, right? You ready for the smoke?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Hey,
And you shouldn't be, Chris. Chris, you shouldn't be, because you picked a team that you're not on. You're not on that team.
Well,
no, you're not. I love you.
If you go to a high school football team,
I love you. You're a supporter. Oh, this ain't high school football. I love you. You're a supporter of the show. I love you as a subscriber, but I'm telling you, you're wrong. And I'm telling you that you're dead wrong. The club doesn't want you to pick a team unless you put that prospect patch on and you become a hang around and you put that prospect patch on and you come over full circle. That's when you pick the team. That's when you pick the team. That's Motorcycle Club protocol. what you're doing right now, your attitude is bad for the club because anything you do
No.
is unsanctioned.
I don't run around with my chest puffed out wearing my shit like I'm a badass.
Well, you sound like one on here. I'm ready for the smoke. What smoke should you be ready for? What you should be ready to do is take that shirt off.
No way.
What you should be ready to do is take that damn shirt off anytime you run into somebody from another club.
Y'all,
that
Black
says,
Dragon
"Hey."
is just he's on one, y'all. Today.
I'm not gonna take shirt off. No way. Would you?
No, because I actually am in a club. Or I'm actually a member of a club. I actually got prospected in and everything. And although they tried to put me out, there was no trial, so I can't.
Black Dragon, you don't believe in supporter gear.
I believe in supporter gear. I believe it should be like it started. It should be.
But times has changed, like you said.
So then,
but would you take the shirt off if an outlaw came up to you and said, "Hey man, what are you doing with that on?" You would take it off?
If I was wearing a support shirt and I wasn't in the club, what vested interest do I have in fighting and killing someone for a club I'm not even in?
Because you believe in what you stand for, what you believe. I believe in the Hells Angels. They're the first motherfuckers to do anything.
Then I would suggest that you go to the Hells Angels and become an official friend of the club and get a support patch. I'm sure they have some level of. I'm sure they must have some level of support patch for people that are not actually members. That is something that's higher than a supporter shirt, like a friend of the club patch or an honorary patch or something like that.
Yeah, overseas they have the 81 Street Crew.
So maybe they have something like that in your area.
No, they don't have that.
Well, approach them and ask them if you can start that.
I have a question, and it's for you, Black Dragon. So, listening to how the conversation, so you don't think that anybody should wear a supporter shirt unless they're trying to become a member of the club?
No, that's not what I said.
Well, you told Chris to take the shirt off and try to become a member of the club.
No, that's not what I said to Chris. I said, Chris, if you believe so stridently.
Don't get mad.
Huh?
I don't want you mad, bro.
I'm not mad.
Oh, we mad.
I'm not mad.
You done got Logic. You done got Logic scared. He worried about you getting mad. You done got him scared.
I'm not mad.
Don't get mad.
No, I'm not mad, but I'm resolute in what I'm saying. What I told Chris is this: you're not a member, and you shouldn't be fighting over a goddamn T-shirt. Period.
Oh, should be fighting over it, but it's okay to wear it.
Yeah, it's okay to wear it. I believe he should wear it to Hells Angels functions and back home, and no place else. Why should he be wearing that shirt around town? And he's in Banditos territory. Why wear that shirt around there? So he's going to get in a fight, get in a shootout, kill two banditos, and then what does it say? Hells Angels support. Hells Angels wasn't even there. Hells Angels supporter. Hells Angels had nothing to do with that. But their name is on the shirt. So it gets dragged into and their name ain't even on the shirt. 81. And they get dragged into the bullshit by a supporter. And that shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I come from a different. I come from a different time, maybe a different era, different area. Like, if I was running around with a red rag hanging out of my pocket and I ran into the Crip neighborhood, I wasn't taking it off.
But you weren't a Crip. You weren't a Blood. Oh,
In
shit.
my day, I was when I was young.
Well, if you were a Blood, then you were doing the right thing. Hold on a second.
I went from the hood.
Hold on a second. What's up, Goldie?
Uh-oh.
What's happening, my man?
Hold on a minute. Let me get Chris off and we'll get you on. Hold on. Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Okay, we got another guest calling in. We don't often get guests calling in the show. We got to go to Goldie,
Got a hot one, bro.
and we'll be back. Just be on hold, Chris. All right.
All right, boss.
Hey, what's up, Goldie from One Down, founder of One Down
What's up?
Motorcycle
What's
Club.
up?
What's up, Prez?
All right. Much love to everybody on the platform right now. Lavish, Logic, Dragon. So Dragon, I'm listening to this, and you're speaking on it kind of like indirectly, because it indirectly doesn't have anything to do with you. Now, let me just, if I could say this and I could position it correctly, what if it directly had something to do with you? Now, this is not what I'm saying MC related, but it's related to you and your passion. We know that there's a couple of other MC webcast platforms that the people that run it that you really don't dig, they don't dig you either. Now, what if you had somebody in a Black Dragon support t-shirt? Because you got some of that out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what if somebody was in a Black Dragon t-shirt and they found themselves twisted up by a few other cats who supported these other platforms? Would you respect that man if he was demanded to take your t-shirt off because he supported you and surrender it to them? Or you heard that he stood up, all three of them, to defend his support to your channel and defend just who he is as a man? Or would you just want him to surrender that t-shirt to avoid getting into a confrontation?
Very easy for me. So I would expect him to defend himself as a man, but to defend my channel, fuck no. Take that shirt off, bro. Do not get hurt over that shirt. You're not a member of my club. Do not get hurt over that shirt. You know, as a leader, my job is to make them die for what they believe. I don't want to see none of my people die for what they believe. Live to fight another
But what
day.
they're believing in that shirt, that's why they're wearing it. They're wearing it because they believe in you, and perception is everything. No man wants to be looked at as a pussy. So if he continued to call in, people would know him as, oh, that's the dude who surrendered his shirt and gave it up. That's the dude.
Yeah, we're apples to oranges here. A motorcycle club does not benefit by supporters standing up and doing unsanctioned things for that motorcycle club. You're a supporter. You support the club. You're not a member. You're not a friend of the club. They don't even fucking know you. You bought a shirt off of Etsy.
I fully agree with you 100%, but we both going to agree that perception is everything.
Yes.
How somebody is viewed. And that's the biggest reason on why somebody responds and moves the way they do in this lifestyle is perception.
But you're not in that lifestyle. You're a supporter. You don't even have a motorcycle. What the hell?
I think that also rolls over to Raiders fans. You think so?
I don't get it.
I understand where Goldie going.
Them Raider fans, they wear them jerseys like them motherfuckers are getting paid as a defensive linebacker.
Right?
They do. And they will fight you in the stands.
Yes.
Thank you.
And,
so will Philly fans.
They will fight you in the stands. And so will the Steelers and
the Philly
and my Cowboys as well. But
the Cowboys won't fight, bro.
Yeah,
Cowboys don't do that. Cowboy fans don't fight.
Now, for the degree of the man who just called before me, for the degree of where his mindset is at, what you were telling him, I do agree that for where he's with it, shit or get off the pot. He needs to just go prospect because he's intentionally wanting to wear that for some possible funk. So if you want to subject yourself to that level, then go ahead and prospect.
Or start a organization for them where they have like a street crew or street team or something like that. And actually be a supporter in a support club of some kind. They all have these all kind of different support clubs. They have truck clubs that support them, car clubs that support them, street teams. That's just,
Well, that's what I say.
yeah.
That's where it's shit off to get out. Don't try to play football on the sideline when we just really having a game. If we having a game on the field, get on the field. So for him, it's either, go join the club, but don't try to bang. Don't try to bang as a supporter. That's where stuff goes wrong.
That's what I'm saying. That's my point. Don't try to bang as a supporter. It doesn't do the clubs any good.
Yeah. All right, man. Much love and respect to y'all, man.
Hey,
I just wanted to tap in.
Thanks for getting up so early and watching us, man. Appreciate you.
All the time.
Out there on the West Coast.
All right.
Peace.
All right, Goldie.
Okay, late. Okay.
Oh, man, it was so cool to have Goldie from One Down come on. Goldie is just an amazingly he is one of the beginners of the MC protocol thing. He started it 15 years ago or something. And he was in the movie, not movie, but Sons of Anarchy. He was in that and all kinds of stuff. Has a big
and they used his
there
bikes
and on the West Coast. And yeah, they used his bikes in the movie. Yeah, all those bikes you saw in for that one club. What was the name of that club? The
oh man, I just had it. The Grim Bastards.
The Grim Bastards. Those are all his motorcycles. So anyway, support gear strings for the Puppet Master. Sign club. I know tons of support gear wearing people that say things like, I know them and I mess with them and they mess with me. I will call them. Surefire way to get the opposite. Surely piss off the club. Yeah, a club will, Hardwire 1%er let you know a club will give you a black eye for doing that. So anyway, 56 minutes. What's up, Lavish, as you're on your way to class? What's up? You got anything to say?
Yeah, no, I don't have nothing to say, man. Because I jumped in on the
Chris hung up.
tail end of the conversation with the guy before Goldie. But I'm about to walk into the class and you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know what Black Dragon was battling about, but yeah, I'm about to go ahead and walk into class. So y'all go ahead and be smooth, man. I gotta get my education.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Chris.
What's up?
We lost you, man. Mama Orange was asking about you.
That's all right.
Oh, there we
That's
go.
all right.
Okay. Are you done? Did you have what you needed to say? Did you get it out?
Yeah, but I ain't trying to be no rah banger for 81. I'm just saying that, I'm not gonna be removing nothing or taking nothing off. I'll take the ass whooping if that's what it takes. You know what I'm saying? That's my level, not theirs.
Yeah,
that's my level. That's what I do.
A lot of people took exception with me for saying that a grown man's not going to take any clothes off. I get that, and I understand that as a man. My point was simply that you're a supporter is not a member, and I don't think should act like one. And that was my point. That was my bigger point.
No, I'm not. No, I don't run around thinking I'm a Hell's Angel by no means. I just support that club, and I'm not willing to take something off just because some other clubs. Just because I've been approached by tons of clubs. I don't know. I stand different.
Well, we love
That's
you, Chris.
for sure.
And I'm so glad you're on the show every day, man. I appreciate you and everything. Anyway, we're getting ready to get out of here, Chris. I just want to make sure we got your last words in, and I'm going to let you go now because it's an hour and we're getting ready to get. All right?
All right, man.
Call in anytime, Chris.
I will.
I know. I know. All right. Bye-bye. Oh, damn. He didn't get to say bye. Okay. So that's it for today. What classes is Lavish taking? Lavish is going to be a funeral director. We found out. Funeral director. Javin Rooney says he's out. Looks like Lavish's computer cut off. We're having problems with computers today. I know what Chris Leech means he's about to get down and dirty for disrespecting him as a man, not disrespecting him for what he wears. Absolutely. All right. It looks like we lost Lavish. I don't know what happened to him. Looks like maybe he had to reboot his whole computer again. Our computers have been screwing up. Today is not the computer day, bro. So anyway, getting ready to get the hell out of here. What else? Lavish or Logic. Who am I calling? Logic. Answer the phone, bro. Okay, something happened to Logic, and I don't know what it is. All right, we're out, getting ready to go. Get some out of here music. All right, I'm Black Dragon. Hey, man, we had a spirited conversation today, and I hope everybody goes away with some thoughts on your mind as to what you're going to do. Support gear can be all kinds of things. And now there's going to be 2 major stores that aren't going to be selling it online anymore. So we will see how things go with that. Hey, the bigger thing is clubs need to back down off of some of the dumb shit as it's going on out there. And it's bringing just more and more stuff down on clubs. Here, a lot of money can be made, and it's being turned out because of BS, and it's just only going to get worse as communication makes the world smaller. The outlandish stuff that we do gets seen more and more. Keep your eye on it. Anyway, I'm Black Dragon. That's my 2 cents. Love to hear your 2 cents in the comment section below. Please consider getting my newest book, Motorcycle Club Protocol 101. Motorcycle Club Protocol 101, available on Amazon Kindle and online at blackdragonsgear.com, where you can get your autographed copy. Also, we have Prospects Bible, Social Clubs Bible, the Sergeant at Arms Bible, the Public Relations Officers Bible. We've got a whole lot of books out there. Prospects Bible for women's motorcycle clubs. All these books. President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership, all for you at blackdragonsgear.com. All right. Hey, we're looking for brand new subscribers. Please subscribe to us. Please like, please share, please follow, and please get a paid subscription that are up there available for you. Hey, Bike Night at Black Dragon's Lair, 3393 Launchville Highway, Tucker, Georgia. Call us at 404-692-0336, and we'll tell you anything you need to know about it. Thanks for tuning in, and get skinny. Yeah. All right. Peace. Prepare yourself to take the helm as president of your mighty motorcycle club by delving into the pages of Black Dragon's newest book, The President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. There you will learn to advance your skills in applying the 14 scientific principles of leadership similar to those taught to officers in the United States Naval Service. Available in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. Get yours today on Amazon, Kindle, or order it at your local bookstore. Order your autographed copy from blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club president you can be. Get the book.
Get Black Dragon's first book, The Prospects Bible, to learn how to join a motorcycle club. It has been an Amazon #1 bestseller for the past 7 years and is required reading for over 3,000 motorcycle clubs worldwide. This book is a must-have for new people venturing onto the motorcycle club set. It will teach you how to prepare yourself for service to the motorcycle club nation and show you how to qualify a motorcycle club to be worthy of your service. Available on Amazon, Kindle, and for order at your local bookstore. Get your autographed copy at blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club prospect you can be. Get the book.
If you are seeking clarity about issues stemming from problems or crises occurring within your motorcycle club, then set up a consultation with Black Dragon. Black Dragon has over 30 years of experience in the motorcycle club world, having served as a national president of the 50-year-old Black Sabbath MC Nation for nearly 10 years. Black Dragon is a veteran negotiator, skilled in crisis management, conflict resolution, inter-club issues, press conferences, and club reputation management. You can set up an appointment to speak with him by phone at clarity.fm/black-dragon. Get the clarity you deserve to help make your MC the best place it can possibly be.